Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to more Forza Horizon 6. Finally, I'm back after doing the oh so fun festival playlist yesterday. We're finally doing something fun again, the Let's Play. Even though I will admit, the reason that the festival playlist went so terrible is because I'm just stupid, but anyway, you know what? Let's gloss over that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anymore. Let's begin this. And let's get our two new barn finds, the Nissan POW and the Skyline 2000 GTR.
It's all yours. Take it for a spin.
I probably won't in this episode, but I definitely will later, because it is really cool. And then, of course, the Skyline.
Yuji insists this one gets some time on the road. So, give it a spin.
I think I will with this one. The OG GTR. Okay. Still a lot of barn finds left, obviously, but we'll get them all. Got some to collect in here. Hang on. Just a horn. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, I'm a little bit far away from unlocking my next barn find, but because of the festival place, we are actually really close to unlocking the purple wristband event. So, let's see. I actually do have a car that we're definitely going to be driving. I got quite a few cars from wheel spins and stuff like that recently. So, let's see. Oh yeah, I got that from a wheel spin too. Oh yeah, this is the one. Yeah, after the hell I went through yesterday, mainly of me being an idiot, I am definitely going to be driving this thing. And of course, also the fact that it sounds absolutely orgasmic. We have to drive this thing. Alright. Yep, let's go. Let's see, I'm pretty sure I could actually use this in a race event now too. At least I think so. I could be wrong about that. I actually don't know. Let's see, come on, there has to be one. Okay, there's S1 class. I thought that some of these race events would just let you use whatever, like this one. Oh no, hang on. Oh, is it just the cross-country ones? Let me check the cross-country. Yeah, that just said modern rally course. Okay, I guess it's just the cross-country then. I guess all the rest are actually S1 class. Okay. Let's pick something out. You know what? Yeah. Let's do this track toys one. I actually have no idea which track toys I have, but hey, I'm gonna drive this thing just for a little bit. So we'll fast travel right to this spot. Alright. Oh, she's as good as I remember her sounding. I hope the game audio is quieter this time. I've turned it down because I know that the game audio was quite loud in the last couple videos, so I hope it's turned down enough to a point where people can actually understand what the hell I'm saying. Because there were times when I was re-listening to my recording and I couldn't even understand what I'm saying. And because of my subpar editing skills, I don't really know how I turn up my voice but not the game's audio. So, yeah. Actually, I think subpar would honestly be really kind to put my editing skills. Let's see how much this car is. Yeah, it's kind of, well, I mean, of course I have a lot of credits, but I already have the welcome pack version, so I don't think I'm going to get it right now. Anyway, I hope everyone who is now tuning in has had a fantastic day, and I hope to make it even better with this video, and I'm already being stupid, because the race was down here. Alright. Okubu Circuit. Oh, I said that wrong, but you know. Oh, got the CR1, okay. Yeah, I wasn't even sure what cars I had for this. One of the coolest looking Corvettes ever. 6th generation will always be better. don't care what anybody says, 6th generation is the best Corvette. Oh my goodness, we are racing a lot of these Mitsubishi time attack things. I don't even know what you even call these. I also see the Nissan S-Cargo Forza edition up there. It's okay. The AI, they're nothing. They're nothing. They can't stand in my way. Okay, well, he definitely can't. Alright, Mustang. Look, Corvettes are just better, okay? Corvettes are better, Mustang. You can't beat me. You can't. Just give up, alright? You're gonna lose. You're gonna lose. See? I caught up to you. Actually, I just remembered why, because I had to turn down the difficulty, because I'm stupid in the festival playlist effect. This is actually a little bit more embarrassing now, because I just remembered. I just remembered I had to turn down the difficulty. You know what? It's fine. I'll fix it for the next race to make sure I'm actually getting some challenge. Of course, this game will probably be like, hey, do you want to turn up the difficulty? We see you're doing really good. It's so annoying that the game does that. And then if you lose too much, the game's just like, well, you're doing really terrible, so maybe you should make it easier on yourself, you know? Anyway. I don't know which Horizon game that started in. It might have been 4, it might have been 5. Can't remember. I think it either started in 4 or 5, but maybe it started in Horizon 3 for all I know. I don't remember. It might have been in Horizon 3, because I didn't play Horizon 3 that long ago. I played it a couple months ago, and I might have seen it there too. I don't know. I feel like I should point this out, like how good the superchargers sound in this game. One car I'm really interested to test out the supercharger on and how it sounds is the 2005 Ford GT, because in Horizon 5 it was so loud, that supercharger, like actually you could barely even hear the engine sound, especially if you were in the cockpit. Like don't even start with that. Like, you wouldn't even hear the engine with how loud that supercharger was. It was insane. I'm pretty sure the Lamborghini Diablo in Horizon 3 was way worse, though. That thing, I'm pretty sure, sounded like a literal vacuum cleaner. Acura RSX. Hang on, I don't have that. It's a little bit of an upgraded one. Let's see. You know what? We'll do it. We'll do it. 35% off is honestly pretty good. Alright. So we shouldn't have too much left to do. Let's see. How many points exactly? 1,385. Alright, well, we've done a race event, so we should probably do a dirt event. So let's go do this one. Yeah. We'll just go off-roading in a Corvette, because this Corvette feels like being an off-road car today. Oh yeah, I should probably deal with the difficulty before I forget. Yeah, let's put that on highly skilled. You know what? We might not be making enough. Oh, okay. You know what? On second thought, I'm just gonna do that instead, because I don't think we're gonna make it up that hill on the Corvette. Alright, here we are. Okubu Trial. Valley monsters, hell yeah. Ooh, what should I use? I suppose this is S1 class, so maybe we'll just use the OS200. Although the 911 Rally is very quick. Yeah, we haven't really used this thing yet, so let's use this one. Because I've used the OS200 before. It's one of my favorite rally cars of all time, so... Of course, I've used it many times, and I am so disappointed that the Hoonigan version is not in this game. Maybe it will one day, never know. Of course, I wouldn't be surprised if they added it back to the festival playlist. I will say this though, in Horizon 5, close to the end of its lifespan, they did add cars to the auto show, but it was only a very small amount, so I really doubt they're gonna do much of it in this game as well. But you know what? We'll see. Maybe they will. Maybe they'll surprise me. There's always a chance Polygon Games can surprise me, but I don't know. The reason I was probably so bad and so stupid with the festival playlist yesterday was probably because it's been actually, like, it's been months on end since I last did the festival playlist. I don't know how many months it's been, but it's probably been at least 7 or 8 months since the last one that I did, so I was just getting used to it again. I forgive my stupidity. But yesterday, that was bad. I don't know what the hell was wrong with me, honestly. I feel even worse about it because I didn't really do much with the Toyota Altezza. And I do only plan on doing festival playlist videos for new to Forza cars, so next week we should be able to get the Mazda Furai, because I will be sadly grinding a lot in the playlist. And I do remember one mistake that I made yesterday with the Huayra R, is I said you could probably still get it in the auto show. You cannot. That is a festival playlist exclusive. You can only get that from season events, so that means the Sabre and that MR2 are also exclusive. I don't know why I didn't think of that, considering it literally said exclusive car, but I thought that they were just saying that just to make it look good. I wouldn't put it behind Playground Games, I really wouldn't. Also, I'd like to say that this Porsche drives like an absolute dream. Oh my goodness, she is so nice to drive. P1, baby. Thank God I'm finally level 68 and no longer 67. Alright, let's do a cross country. Should do a cross country. That's A class. Is there anyone that's a bit higher? Maybe not. We do have this. You know what? Let's do this. I want to do this actually. So yeah, we'll go right down there. Since I don't have a barn find for this video, I will probably do a treasure car, and I think I already have a good idea of which one I'm gonna do. Last treasure car I found didn't take me long to find. Hang on a second. We have a beautiful Noble M600 over here. That is only 241,000 credits. You know what? Just in case I'll need it for this event, I will buy it. We're just gonna store it in the garage for now, though. Dude, look at the coast over here, though. Can we just take a moment to appreciate this? Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, that's absolutely beautiful. Like, get out of the way, you stupid electric car. Okay, modern supercars. Okay, yeah, no, I actually have quite a few. You know, I mean, we did just buy the M600. We might as well use it. We might as well use it, okay? There's no reason for me not to use this thing, and it sounds amazing, too, so... I actually don't know if this engine is, like, built by Noble, or if they got it from another car. I don't know a lot about Noble, I'll be honest. I do like the way that their cars look, though. I do think they look really cool. Hi, Audi R8, don't gotta be like that. Okay, I should probably also let it drive. Alright, look, American cars, you're not gonna win. American and Japanese, because there is this GTR up ahead. Please do not fall off the bridge. Okay, you know what? I might have underestimated the AI. They might actually be kind of quick. But we're reeling them in. Alright. See you later, GTR. Okay. Ow. Got the new Audi, alright? NSX and a Corvette. Alright, Corvette. It's just me and you. I promise you right now, you ain't winning this. Unless I drive like a retard, then you might win this. I would pay attention to these incredible views on this bridge, but I can't right now. Gotta pay attention to this Corvette. Can't let him win. You're getting past, buddy. You're gonna get past. That's right. Unless I die on this corner up ahead. Which is very likely. Oh, wow. Oh, she did not want to turn. Probably because I was braking too hard. Oh no. Audi? No. I will close the window on you. You're not getting ahead of me. I'm winning this shit. I own this. I own this race. I own this track, alright? This whole game is mine, alright? You can't beat me. Oh god. Okay. We're fine. And just like I said, this race is mine, bitch. Okay, what do we got now? 685, so we'll do one more race, and then we will just do some, of the PR stunts like I usually do, because they are quick and easy. So, let's go do this. Let's go do this. This is apparently a pink wristband event. Hang on, is there an orange wristband event? I just want to see, because I want to see if it will actually give me more. What's this? Hang on, I saw that. Where was it? I swear I saw something. I swear I saw another. Okay, I'm probably just stupid. Really? Oh wait, no, these are all orange wristband events. Yeah, but is there another one, or is that it? It's probably it. Okay, we're probably just gonna have to do that one, which is fine. I just wanted to see if it actually gave you more. I don't think it does. So, alright. Let's fast travel over here and let's do this. I think this might have said buggies, if I was reading it correctly. Although, considering how yesterday went, me and being observant is clearly not a thing, so I probably got it wrong. But we'll see. It was buggies. Okay. It says total buggies and off-road, so I'm guessing that means, yeah, it's the more insane stuff. I've used the Viper a lot in the race, so let's use the TRX. Does anyone ever call this thing the T-Rex? Because honestly, I think I might start calling it that just because it's short. Well, it's not short name, but it just sounds cooler. We have the Ford Raptor, we might as well have the Ram T-Rex, you know? Ford has a Raptor, Ram has a T-Rex. I think in real life I would just be able to push all these buggies off the road and win immediately. Although they might all be doing that for me. There's that BRZ monster truck. Oh my goodness, we are. Oh wow, that was awesome. That was an insane jump back there. Oh no, oh god, please don't die. Alright, I almost died there. I will not lie, I almost just died. Man, this electric truck thinks it's gonna get ahead of me. Nah, you ain't getting ahead of me, electric truck. Internal combustion engines over electric motors any day. If I can drive properly. Oh god, I'm okay. This is getting embarrassing at this point. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. We can't lose. Like I said, I own this game. They can't do anything to me. I own this game. You're not getting ahead of me, Ariel Nomad. Go away. I'm gonna close the window on you. You're not getting ahead. We're still trying. He's actually doing a pretty good job. Okay, I'm gonna kill you then. Go away. You have to murder the AI sometimes, alright? Sometimes you just have to murder the AI. That's if they don't commit suicide, of course, because sometimes they'll do that as well. Okay, there was no reason for me to shift up that high. That probably just slowed me down way more than I needed to be slowed down. That aerial nomad is close, but we're almost to the finish line. We can do this. That's right, bitch. I told you I owned this game. Alright, let's do the last couple of these that we're gonna need to do. Actually, I don't think I've done a off-road drift zone once throughout this, so you know what? We'll do this. Do an off-road drift zone. That was pure luck that was right there, otherwise it probably would have taken me like 2 minutes to figure out what I was going to do next. I don't know why I wouldn't act like that would cut out of the video anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but... Let's see. I used to use the RS200 Evolution Hoonigan, for these off-road drift zones, but sadly she ain't in this game, so we're gonna have to find something else. I think I may try that Porsche. Yeah, let's go try the Porsche. Because I'm pretty sure she could do this. Alright, here we go. Okay, yeah, you are about to watch the world's worst drifter. I am horrible at drifting. In the last games, I've never been good at it, especially off-road, so you may not be getting a 3-star here. Although, can I do it? Can I do it? Let's see if I can do it. I might just be able to. I never know. I actually didn't even check what score I meant to get, so it's probably over 100,000. Yeah, I thought so. What is the score necessary? 100. Oh wow, 130,000. Oh lord. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that one. Okay, well we're gonna have to do something else then, because I'm not gonna spend forever trying to do that. Speed zone at 185 miles an hour. I think we can pretty easily do that. So let's get in an absolute monster of a car. Now let's smash the speed trap or speed zone, whatever it is. Question is, which one should we drive? I kind of ruined my GR-GT prototype because I put on all-wheel drive and now its speed is 5.2, so I'm gonna have to take that off eventually. So 8.6 for the Monza. You know what? Yeah, we'll do the Monza. I haven't driven this car too much, so I don't think I've driven it at all on camera. I've driven it off camera. Don't think I've driven it on camera, at least from what I remember. I don't know. I really hope we get the Daytona SP3 at some point. I can't think of any racing game that actually has it in there right now. There's no way this game just made me go that entire way for no reason. I could have started it back up. Wow. Alright, well, let's get a good start up here. We should be able to do this first try. Let's just not die to the traffic cars. Alright, here we go. Alright, Monza. You can do this, girl. Oh boy. Her acceleration isn't that... Wait, what? What just happened? Why didn't the speed zones... Wait, what? It didn't even start. Why didn't the speed zone start? Wait, what? What just happened? I'm so confused. Why did it not start? The hell? That's weird. Oh, it's back. Oh. Well, the game didn't tell me it was all the way back. Okay, alright. This is the case of what I like to call the stupids. So, yeah, let's go all the way back here. And now, let's actually do this. Okay, I actually have to be careful of the traffic cars on the first part of this before we hit the speed zone. But going 193, 190. Going almost 200, so, okay, we did hit 200, so we can definitely do this. Oh god, that's bad. Okay, that's real bad. You know what, we can still do this, because these roads are wide as shit, so we got this. Easy. Because you guys can't do anything to me in the speed zone. easy, just like I said. 216 miles an hour exiting. Of course, it's only counting 206. Didn't go all the way up to 216, but hey. 206 miles an hour, right? I think something like that. Oh yeah. Almost 207. Alright, what do we got next? We have a off-road speed zone over here at 85 miles per hour. I guess we're gonna do this one. Obviously, I'm not gonna be using the Ferrari. That would be stupid. Wow. This region looks really good, too. I honestly wonder, because with almost every single Horizon release, after a new one comes out, everyone usually says that the previous one was better. Which sometimes it is, I'm gonna be honest, that, you know, I think Horizon 1 through 4 are all better than 5. Not that that's necessarily really much of a hot take, but, I do. So I wonder if people are going to one day say that Horizon 5 is better than 6. I feel like you have to have something wrong with you to think that, but anyway. I mean, honestly, the only thing I can say so far that's better about Horizon 5 than Horizon 6 is the memories. But, you know, we have the memories with every single Horizon game, so, you know, someone could say that the original Horizon is their favorite just because of the memories. For me, the original Horizon is my favorite because I just love how the game feels, and also because it was my first Horizon. Of course, everyone would just say that I'm just blinded by nostalgia, and you know what? I'm not gonna act like I'm not at all, but I have a lot of reasons. One day, I would love to do a retrospective of each of the Horizon games. Oh, we got 2 stars there. You know what? We might as well go do something different, because we're not gonna be able to get enough anyway. So, let's just go do a different one. 95. I doubt I'm gonna be able to do that. Let's see. There's gotta be something around here. We got a danger sign right here. Let's go do this danger sign. Go over here. Oh, I guess I can't fast travel there. Okay, you know, I haven't discovered that, so we'll fast travel to the closest place we can fast travel to. Alright, then. What should we use? Gonna want to use something fast, so let's try the Huayra R. Let's see how fast she is, because I'm not exactly sure how fast this car is. Of course, it's also because she sounds like an angel singing, but, you know, it's not just that, of course. I probably don't need a brake for many of these corners. Okay, never mind, I kind of do. I bet you if you just coasted, oh yeah, if you just coast, you don't even need to brake sometimes. Sometimes, of course. Alright, how fast are you?
Oh, ouch. I've had that happen a few times, and it will probably happen a few more.
Great work. The next Horizon Rush event is ready to take off. Well, once they've finished fueling the rocket.
Glad we're gonna get to see it launch again. Doesn't seem like it's gonna be an open world event though, which kind of sucks.
Rush? Not sure how you prepare for a huge stunt course around a giant rocket. Do you think it'll take off? I guess we'll find out.
It better take off. I mean, as long as it doesn't take off and I'm underneath it and it just cooks me alive. In that case, I wouldn't want it to take off, but you know. I don't want my car to become a pile of ash, you know. Alright, what are we driving?
Dust yourself off, head back up, give it another shot.
Alright, you know, do you have to make fun of me for my 2 stars? Wait, did I even get 2 stars? Wait a minute, why is he saying that? That seems like something you would say if you only got 2 stars. I literally got 3 stars. What's he talking about? Okay, you know what? I'm paying attention to this too much. I'm getting off track. Since there are no rivals in this game like the original Horizon, that guy's my new rival. I don't care if the game says he's my friend. He's my rival. Because he keeps cutting me off all the time when I try to speak. Honestly, if this game had rivals like the original Horizon, I would honestly say it's got better progression than the original Horizon, but... Okay, well, in terms of progression, maybe it is, but... The rivals, dude, were so good in the original Horizon. They gave so much life to the festival, man. I don't understand why they can't have that anymore. Or why they act like they can't have it anymore. I think it was like 4 minutes and 20 something seconds to get not 1 star, 3 stars. Or maybe that was 1 star. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention much, I'll be honest. Oh, planes are back. Yeah, we're about to get crushed. Okay. Alright, oh, okay. This is already going pretty terrible. Okay, yeah, no, we are not getting 3 stars. I'm honestly quite glad that this supercar, WRX returns, because this thing is pretty damn cool. What's not cool, of course, is my driving. Most of the time, that drift was pretty sick, though. You know, one strange complaint that I think I want to speak on, that I've heard about this game so far, is people complaining about time trials and stuff like that. Like, some people are saying that there's no, like, actual races and they're just, like, time attacks. I think that's one of the dumbest things I've heard for somebody to complain about this game for. Because, like, most of these aren't time trials. I mean, the showcase events, yeah, I do know that they're staged, but they've been like that for a long time now anyway, so, you know, they've been like that since at least Horizon 3. Maybe so, I think in some of the older Horizon games, like especially the first one, you could definitely lose showcase events, but, you know, I mean, if you're slow enough, you can probably still lose the showcase event in this game, but I don't know, I've just found that a really weird complaint that I've seen from people so far. Oh, there goes the rocket. That could low-key be thumbnail material. I don't know, but oh wow. Got all this smoke now. It's kind of cool, not gonna lie. Can we, oh, the rocket's just gone, okay. I'm glad we get to go through this building right here, this is awesome. Okay, I don't know what I was seeing right there. For some reason I thought I was... I'm just stupid, okay? No, I've realized now that these Horizon Rush events really remind me of the drift events that were in the Crew 2 and how they were set up and stuff like that. So the Crew 2, they had these drift events set up. Well, there was other stuff in the Crew 2, I think. Okay, I thought I could get through that. As you can tell, we are definitely not going to be getting 3 stars. But anyway, yeah, these Horizon Rush events, the way they're set up, remind me a lot of like the Crew 2's events and how they're set up. The Crew Motorfest has some of that, but I don't think it has as much as... I mean, it does for some stuff. Anyway, whatever. Oh, shut up now. I'm not good at explaining things, if anyone who's been watching thus far cannot already tell. We actually did get 3 stars.
Ridiculously good, of course.
It was not ridiculously good at all. That was horrible, I will not even lie. I did horrible there, but anyway. My computer gets quite hot when playing this game. Like, I have my fans up quite loud. I don't think anybody can hear them because I have like a noise suppression thing on my microphone, but this computer is hot right now, dude. God. To be fair, the graphics are on extreme, so that shouldn't be too big surprise. Alright then. Purple wristband,
You're
baby.
pushing towards the elite, and reaching this event will see you into legend status. These events are curated for the best of the best. Complete these, and your legend event will be waiting for you.
12,000 more to unlock the Horizon Legend. Wow. That is a lot. Man, I'm gonna have a lot of grinding to do. Holy shit. Alright, well, we finally have S2 class events. That's cool. So let's see what we got. We're doing this, looks like in the Lamborghini Aventador Ultimate. So that's cool. It says the gold wristband. Become a Horizon Legend. Hell yeah. I can't wait to see all that's on Legend Island. I have had no spoilers so far. I know that there is a circuit, like right here, I'm pretty sure. I think there's a festival on there too. I know that the Goliath starts on here, but in terms of other stuff, I don't really know. So, I'm excited. Excited to see what we got up there, but I think for now, we're gonna go do a treasure car since I've tried to do some, you know, barn finds and stuff like that at the end of episodes. So, we're gonna do the same thing again. And I think I already have a really good idea for what treasure car I'm going to be searching for. Yep, there's the Subaru supercar. Got a super... Oh. Now I have 2 of them. It's kind of annoying, but oh well. Could try to sell it in the auction house. Alright, I'm gonna just do these wheel spins real quick and then I'll start searching for the treasure car I'm gonna be looking for. Alright, nothing too good in that one. Alright, super wheel spin, what can you give me? Got a new badge, you can put on a purple wristband. I didn't even put on the orange one. Alright then, so, for the treasure car, yes, I am going to be finding the 2005 Ford GT, so it's in the Nangan region? Maybe how that's pronounced, I don't know. Coastal Trails. Alright, so... I think from where that is, I might be able to tell where we're supposed to go. Maybe, I don't know. So, hang on. Yeah, so we're in the Nangan region right now. I am sorry if I'm pronouncing that horribly, but I don't speak Japanese, okay? So, I think it might be on one of these roads. Alright. Let's go over here and let's try and see if I can find this thing. It should be on one of these roads because I can see it overlooking
Step
Tokyo.
closer to Legend Island. I'm sure I'll see you there.
Yes, you will. You will. Okay, let me go find my treasure car. Let me go find my favorite American car of all time. You know, I do remember driving on this road, I never saw it, so it might not be here. But we'll see. Gotta remember, it's overlooking Tokyo. Oh wait, hang on, maybe this is it. Maybe not. No, I think this is just a trail. Yeah, that's just a trail. I hate bouncing off the rev window, so I'm not gonna do that. That's always been such an annoying thing for me, is that people just continuously bounce off the rev window. I hate that. Something over here. Yeah. Check this out. Honestly, maybe I should be driving this car because I'm about to go off-road, but let's see what's up here. It's just a random trail or not? It looks like it's just a way to get over to the dirt. I have to remember, like, this thing, it's overlooking Tokyo. So, yeah. Coastal trails, though. It says coastal trails, which means it probably is on the dirt roads. I haven't been here, but that doesn't look like dirt roads, so maybe... might be over here, or maybe over here. Alright, well, I'm not going to be driving this Pagani off-road, so let's get into something else, because I do not want to drive off-road in that. Because it's just annoying, so... Alright, let's take a look around. Coastal trails. I feel like if it's saying trails, that makes me think it is off-road. I mean, technically speaking, in some spots, there might be a way it could be overlooking Tokyo. Not sure. If not, oh well, we'll keep searching. Oh, that looks like it could have been it right there, but it's not there, clearly. Huh. It must be somewhere off the main road then, because... yeah, it's not gonna be over here. Alright, hang on, it might be over here. Might be over here. I could also try and use the drone to help me find it in certain spots, which I'll probably do. I haven't really said much about the treasure cars yet, but I actually really do like the idea of it. I think it's a really cool idea to... nope, that's not it. I don't know why I thought that that was a Ford GT. Yeah, it's overlooking Tokyo, so it's probably around here somewhere. I wouldn't even be surprised to know how stupid I can be sometimes. I just like passed it without even noticing. Check out some of those trails over here. Let's see. I don't think... yeah, I don't think it's gonna be over here. It seems very clearly in one of these, like, dirt, they're not like parking lots, or I don't know what you call them, but it's just like in like one of those. There was a mascot over there. I'm gonna ignore it for now. Maybe it's on top of one of the bridges. Drive on this road for a short bit. There was something over there. Hang on. Let me keep going this way first, because again, it's overlooking Tokyo, so. Maybe it's on the beach somewhere? I don't know. Can't be too far away. That's the thing, because it still has to be, like, overlooking Tokyo. So... it's around here somewheres. I might use the drone for a little bit. I'll, probably cut this part out because it gets a little bit annoying to watch this drone because it sounds like a beam. I'm sure that probably gets annoying over time, so I'll probably cut most of this out, but I'll cut back if I find anything or have to keep driving. don't really see anything around here. Let me check the photo one more time to see if I can really see where this thing would be. Okay, you can't see the Rainbow Bridge. Okay, that's an important detail. You can't see Tokyo Tower and you can't see the Rainbow Bridge. So, in that case, it's probably over. It probably is over here somewhere. Because we can see trails and stuff like that right over there. So it's probably, might be like, wait, we're in the middle of that circle. So, let's check that out. Might be over there. Could be over here. I would not be surprised if it's over here. This seems like a spot where this thing could definitely be. So let's check over here first. It's probably going to be off the road, because if it wasn't, I probably would have already seen it. Oh, I think I was right. I think it's right up here. Yes, it is. I'm so smart sometimes. Sometimes I'm smart. Okay, hell yeah. Let's get a Ford GT.
2005 Ford GT. Hopefully the salty sea air hasn't ruined the paintwork. It's in decent condition, but could do with a full valet. Now this is how you do a tribute. Redesigning a Le Mans classic. I could see myself driving this for 24 hours.
Oh, I'd drive it for my entire life if I could. Hell yes, I am driving this thing now. Alright, let's see how the supercharger sounds.
If it was mine, I'd be taking this on one huge Japan road trip. It's built for endurance. Enjoy it. It's a head turner for sure.
It's also an icon. Alright. Yes, I am going to glaze this Ford GT a lot. I'm in love with the 2005 Ford GT. If I ever got enough money to own one of these, I'd buy it in an instant. I really would. This car is probably the greatest American car ever made. Alright, but let's see if the supercharger is still ridiculously loud. It is not. Alright, I like that. Because the supercharger was way too loud in the previous game. So yeah, we still got that good old supercharger. It's nowhere near as loud, so I like that. Alright, well I could drive around for quite a while with this thing on camera, but it might get a little boring after a while. So I'll probably change this color to red, because this color in red with the white stripes, holy shit, absolutely beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful no matter what color you're driving this thing in. Driving this thing in, that sounds stupid. Ignore me, I say stupid shit all the time. Anyway, I think I'm gonna end it off here, so to all of the amazing people who have continued to watch the series and have watched to the end, and even watching a little bit, although you're not gonna hear this, I thank you so much, because, you know, sometimes it's a little hard to continue on YouTube when you're not really doing that well, but you know what? I'm doing this for fun as well, so I try to keep that in mind, no matter how many views I get. So, thank you so much, everyone, for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for the Horizon Legend event, unless, of course, I don't do enough today to actually reach it. So, we'll see. I don't know, because we have to do a lot to reach that. But yep, thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone also enjoyed me trying to talk a lot more. It's been kind of hard trying to find my footing on YouTube, you know? I don't want to copy others that are already successful. I want to do my own thing, but I also, you know, don't want to be, like, really boring. So, I'll try to talk more. So, hope you all enjoyed, and hope everyone else who's watching has a great day. I'll see you all tomorrow for, hopefully, legend status. Bye-bye.